Good evening, all, and yes, welcome back to GunSlingerz. It's a Tuesday night, and we're going to be discussing whether Arsenal would be ready for the Champions League. Wicked panel, let's go and discuss. Boom! Yo, yo, yo. Hey, was it me or did the music sound a little bit different today? I don't know.
I don't know, bro. It might have just been you, bro.
Must be me. But welcome all, GunSlingerz. Oh my God. And I've got a wicked panel. Listen, we've got my man Big Stef in the retro Arsenal top. I love that top. That reminds me of Ian Wright, boy.
Yeah.
Ian Wright's top.
Yeah. Wright and Campbell partnership, man.
Them ones. Was it Ian Wright? His debut game.
Ian Wright and Kevin Campbell partnership.
Remember that? There was. What are you saying, Steph? You good?
I'm good, bro. I'm good, man.
It's good to have you back on, bro.
Yeah,
It's good to have you back on.
Yeah. Get going.
Brezzy, what's happening, dude? You good?
Yeah, not bad, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Basking it. Do we say basking? Or reveling, or kind of in the glory of the weekend?
I was enjoying. That's what I would say.
And enjoying. I like that. My man, Niger. What are you saying, boy? What are you saying?
I am happy and proud to wear the red of Arsenal, mate.
Love
pride
that.
is coming back to the club. The pride is coming back. And everyone's starting to back me when I said Arteta in. They're now starting to follow the tune, innit? They're following my tune.
I swear, you. Someone's got a clip here from the start of the season,
brother.
Because all I remember is you saying that I'm Arteta in for this season.
No, bro. I'm all the way in, bro. I'm all the way in. That's it, bro. I said at the start of the season, I'm committing to this Arteta project. My mental health doesn't need to be thinking about chop change. And he's clearly convicted in his decision making. So do you know what? I'm behind the man.
Okay.
So let's go, man. Let's go. All
right.
Yeah,
so would Arsenal really be ready for Champions League? I mean, listen, that's the topic for today, man. And it's like we all know there are obviously going to be things that would need to be put in place. But do you know what? Let's just kind of dive straight in. I'm going to come to you first, Steph. Champions League is obviously the big boys competition. I think we've obviously been out of it for the last few years. Our European coefficient would be severely affected by the fact that we've not been in it for so long, and also for the fact that we've actually been out of Europe full stop for the season. So I'm not sure how it would work, but we potentially could be like second or third choice seed. And to be embarrassed by going out in the group stages. Are we ready for the Champions League? I know it might sound a bit presumptuous us talking about this.
I nearly didn't come on the show because of the name, to be honest.
I know. But you know what? The thing is, though, it's a double-edged sword because, look, if we don't make it or whatever, we say, look, obviously we ain't ready for it. We ain't ready to take on this particular competition. But you know what? If we do make it and we are bigging up our chests and saying, you know what? We're in the box seat here. Are we ready? Are we ready for it?
I would say, are you talking about this current squad here now, or if we make signings?
You know what? Let's talk about everything. You can talk about everything. I mean, obviously, we know the current squad is like, so I would say discount that. But with everything that's going on in terms of the process, what Arteta's doing, the way he's playing, and the fact that we probably need about another 3 or 4 players, and obviously you've got the potential players, even in the squad today, that could potentially be leaving.
Yeah.
Are the players, is the squad ready? Is what we have at Arsenal ready for the Champions League? Is our manager ready for the tactical?
He's ready. He's ready.
What?
Tex is ready. He's been there.
Tex now. You might as well call him Tex.
He's got me, man. He's got me. When you get a new bird,
Tex. That's the.
You know when you get a new bird and you start shortening the names. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know when you get a new girl and you start shortening the names, you don't call her by her full names.
Wicked. Tex, I love that. That's Tex.
I'm done.
He's good. He's good. I think the ethos of the club is getting there. The mentality of the club is getting there. I feel that even if we go out in the group stage with this current crop, I feel it'd be a good eye opener for the young. Because the squad's a very young squad, so it'll be a nice taster for what's to come. Yeah. So I wouldn't be upset if we went out of the group stage, to be honest, because I know like this will be next season they're gonna be I need this again, and they're gonna push for it. But I do hope that we make at least 2 or 3 marquee signings this season. If we get Champions League, because we need the quality now. We can't be hoping on players again when you do signings. There is an element of hope, because you can't guarantee every player is gonna bang straight off, but we still need the quality of these players. That we can't be going on potential no more, so to speak.
I mean, who for you though, in terms of the playing staff though, is Champions League ready? Of the
Joe Felix, standard.
Bro, I'm gonna leave this stream if you mention that guy's name again. You know?
No.
Why? What's wrong with Joe? Listen,
but to be honest, I'm not even. A lot of people.
Bro, how much is João Felix going to cost our football club? 100 million for one player. They signed him for over 100 mil. Athletic signed him for over 100 mil. So how much are they going to sell him to us for? At least 90.
His buyout cost is much.
We've got it. We've got
even worse than that. You see,
we've got the pedo. Look at our wages.
You want to use that money on João Felix, bro?
I want to use it on 2 or 3. I'll say Joe Felix, to me, I'm not even looking for a striker, because I like Liverpool and City. They don't have a striker. They have goals coming from everywhere else. They're wingers, they're midfielders, and I feel that that's where we're leading towards. Which is why we let Aubameyang go. Which is there's a lot of other reasons why we let him go. But I don't feel like we missed out on what's that guy's name, Vlahovic or whatever his name is.
Vlahovic.
I think we was in for him, but I don't feel we was in for him. Like we've really set, put in a bid for him like that. So I think an Arteta. I think if we give Lacazette a 2-year extension or a year extension, and then embed Martinelli to play through the middle, bring back Balogun, or maybe even send him out alone again and get 2. We need 2 wingers. If Pepe is going to stay if we need 1, if Pepe is going to step up, but we do need. I feel we need a right back, a left wing forward, and a centre mid. They're the 3 areas for me. I feel that would make us Champions League ready. Maybe not go to win it, but would put us in a nice steadfast to compete and not get embarrassed, so to speak.
That's the thing, man. I don't want none of this. I remember, was it when we got done 10-2 against Bayern Munich?
Yeah.
I don't want any more of them kind of memes, boy, with the watch.
We got that
10-2. No,
we had that with better players. Do you know what I mean? We had a better squad when we were getting smashed 10-2.
Wow, Brezzy. Stef's come up with that one there. I mean, that's arguable, really. And for us to get smashed 10-2 against Bayern Munich, then really and truly, should we actually be? If we do make it into the Champions League, are we ready for it? Is this squad ready for it? Is Arsenal ready for it?
I think we're getting there. I think we need to make some signings in the summer. I think if we get the right signings like we done in last summer, and the board back Mikel, then yes. I mean, obviously, depending on what signings we get, obviously, I can sit here and say yes, we would be Champions League ready, but it depends if the players that we bring in, are ready for that. Ramsdale, Gabriel, White, Tomiyasu. I mean, they've all been phenomenal. Martinelli, 6 million from the Brazilian league, and he's come on and absolutely smashed it. The fact that we've actually now got, in the front third, we've actually got change where you can do Martinelli, Smith Rowe, Odegaard, Saka. It's good.
Get my cheeks inflamed, man. I'm kind of like, I just, the music. I've missed the music, man. I missed the music, man.
Brother.
Oh my god!
If you're asking me if we're ready, then I reckon we're almost there. I reckon we'll just get some more signings. I reckon centre mid, backup right back, 2 strikers. But I definitely do think if we do go for João Felix, then you're talking mega money, because his buyout clause is something like, I think I read 350 million. It was something stupid like that.
That's a waste of money for us, bro. Anything.
And we're not paying that kind of amount of money. And for his stats this season, it's not worth. You might as well just go and buy Alexander Isak from Real Sociedad for that kind of money. As in, it'd be a lot less.
I mean, thinking of that, Nigel, I'm going to come to you, man, because...
All right. I'm ready for you.
You dropped it on me, man, backstage when you said that you changed your tune now.
Look. So at the start of the season, I'm the thing of backing Arteta, the project, everything. I wasn't very incredibly happy about his transfer business, but I was happy about how he approached it, like how he explained himself. I was like, all right, he's not shying away from it. He's like, yo, I did it, and what? Like, I was like, all right. So you know what? That encouraged me. I'm gonna get behind this guy, because he could have been sorry, this, that, or signing players just because of the fans were saying this, that, and whatever. He went with his instincts with Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Ben White, Odegaard, all these, and he was getting a lot of abuse. And he stood with chest out, like, I'm owning this. I was like, do you know what? He's got some cojones, like, so let me back this guy. Let me get behind this project. And you know what? I'm confident this man can finish in the top 6 with this squad. I said we're 2 players away from top 4, but with this squad, top 6, that's progress for me. Because I thought then we're gonna do a little bit more in this next summer, and then consolidate, like get into the Champions League, and then the following season would be consolidate, and after that we should be challenging for the title. That was the trajectory that I saw for this guy.
So are we above that then?
Okay,
right
so now because of the way things have worked out, we're at least 15 points greater than we were this time last season. We're comfortably not comfortably, but with games in hands, we're in top 4 right now. Yeah. So if we are to get top 4, we're a year ahead of where I thought we were going to be. So what I meant when I changed my mindset is we can definitely finish 5th this year. It's not 6th anymore, guys. I've gone up. It's 5th that we can definitely finish now. I'm still not ready to commit to top 4 just yet because it's Arsenal, but we can definitely finish 5th. I think that's the lowest we'll finish this season, 5th place. But with that being said, if we're to go into the Champions League next season, or more, let me not lie to you, Canners, bro. We need at least 5 or 6 players to be able to compete. But brother, don't send the goosebumps. That sounds like a remix,
you say 5 or 6 players, Englishman, yeah. But, you have to remember, we've got a lot of loan players that are coming back.
Who were the loan players that coming back that we actually want to come back?
Saliba.
Uh-huh.
That's the only one.
That's literally it, bro.
That's it. The others, Bellerin,
the rest are going.
Doozy's gone, Pereira's gone. Yeah,
Pereira's already gone. Well, they've already agreed to deal with him.
Ainsley, Mavropanos, all of them, man, are gone.
Yeah,
man.
all them, man. But I'll pick Saliba back.
That's it.
Saliba needs to come back. Yeah. But no, Nigel, I hear what you're saying, and the thing is though, fair enough. We might be ahead of where we're supposed to be, and you know, maybe we might have leapfrogged a year or whatever. But I guess the question is that would this squad and would Arsenal be ready though to actually play in the Champions League next year?
Personally,
and could we actually compete?
We can't compete. It's too early. But I don't care. All I care about is that we're back in there. We can use that to sign players again in the summer. That's what I care about. Yeah. And then next season, consolidate that so we can add. Because I think we'll add 3 players max in the summer. So I reckon we'll be still 2 players short from really competing in that Champions League. So, but the following window, we'll get 3 more. And I believe that
summer window or winter window.
I think the summer, to be honest, because you know we don't really tend to do a lot of January business anyway. So I reckon the following summer we'll sign 2 or 3 players. Saka, ESR, Martinelli will be more than ready for the to play in the middle at that time. He'll have experience behind him. So
Saka in the middle.
No, Martinelli in the middle. Martinelli.
Oh, okay, I thought you said Saka in the middle. Sorry,
definitely not Saka. Play him on them wings, and then they would have had the experience of the Champions League and. If it didn't go well, they'd be hungrier for it the next year. But with that being said, wait, Silver Fox said something in the
I know, I'm gonna come to it right now.
That comment there makes me not even that. There's if Man United can play in the last 16 of the Champions League right now with that team, then bruv. I can confidently say with chest, defensively we're better than Man U. As a team cohesion, we're better than Man U right now. And if
that's a tough one, though.
And if they're 1-0 up against Atletico Madrid in the last 16 of the Champions League and they're getting spanked, I'm not saying we can compete, but we shouldn't get embarrassed. That's what I'm saying, isn't it?
Comparing this to Man U in the Champions League is different, though.
Bruv, it's not Man U of old, bro.
No, it's not Man U of old.
Last year,
the
league was a bit of an anomaly. Last year's league placings, I believe, was a bit of an anomaly. Yeah, because of the no crowds, etc., etc. Everyone was beating everyone, whether you played home and away. There was no kind of home advantage or anything like that. Now, everything now is kind of returned to norm. The league, I think, is pretty much, the top 6 or top 8, as you put it, are in there by absolute merit. And I think the problems that United have are what we had in terms of you got a team of individuals who are not, good players, but the manager and whatever's rotting through the actual club, I believe that there's something going on there which is not allowing those players to perform to their highest ability in a cohesive team. What we have, and you can't put a price on it right now, is the camaraderie, man, the cohesiveness of Arsenal. What Arteta's done, he's raised a few eyebrows with some of the decisions that he's made in terms of, sending out Guendouzi, being harsh on the likes of Guendouzi, sending out Aubameyang. Those 2 are big calls that he's made. Ozil, he got rid of Ozil. He's made big calls, man, and even he's made big calls in the transfer market. There was rumors that Edu wanted us to sign Emerson Royal, but he said no, and because he wanted Tomiyasu. Look how that one's played out. He knows what he's doing, and it's kind of like it's refreshing right now at this club. I'm actually seeing shades for all those who are old enough to remember of when George Graham first come in from the dire 80s, and when George Graham come in, how he totally made big changes to the squad. He got rid of the likes of Kenny Sansom was captain, moved him out, made Tony Adams the captain. He was 21 at the time, said, nope, this is my captain. Got rid of him. We had Charlie Nicholas, he was like the big name player at the time. Tony Woodcock, all these guys, big earners, got rid of them. coming with like the likes of what was it, like your Rocastles, your Thomases, your Viv Anderson, all those kind of players. Listen, man, Arteta's doing bits, man. Here we go. Here he is, Grandpa Kaz.
Yeah, Tets. You mean Tets?
Tets. Sorry, Tets. Tets. Listen, I'm getting kind of like I know I'm drawing parallels with teams of yesteryear and stuff, but when you've been around as long as I have, then you see certain things. Football is so cyclical. It's unbelievable. The big teams, I remember Liverpool in their times, they were downing it up in the 80s. Then they went through the barren 90s and 2000s or whatever. Now they're back again. Man United, they're going through it. They weren't all that. Always never won the league for years. All of a sudden, they'll win a league for fun. Now they've kind of, again, they can't buy a league or anything right now. So it's all cyclical. And us, we was rubbish, absolutely rubbish. Then we had a little kind of like, we've always kind of like been up and down, Arsenal. But listen, it's exciting what he's doing there. And the camaraderie with that team. Every time we score a goal, everyone is going into the huddle. Everyone. And it's so good to see the togetherness. I don't know, do any of you remember that time when it's a few seasons ago, Sanchez scored a goal. I think it was at Palace. Sanchez scored a goal and only Xhaka went up to celebrate with him. Everyone else just turned around and walked back.
Yeah, this is when he was like playing with his contract issues or something, right?
Yeah. And Barron came out and said that he's too competitive in training.
Yeah. Listen, all this stuff's quiet now.
These men are soft though, man. That's a
no. I mean,
we're not hearing that anymore. We're not hearing that.
That's what I'm saying. And now everything's stabilized. All the crap stabilized. I think we are ready. Listen, man, I want to see these players playing on the Champions League. The Champions League, for me, is probably higher, I would say, in terms of prestige than the World Cup now. I think the Champions League is no. Listen to what I'm saying. To win the Champions League is the best competition there is in world football. And I will ask anybody to kind of like.
So you think people would rather win the Champions League than the World Cup?
I don't know, bro.
Sorry?
What kind of would you rather win the Champions League or the World Cup?
Would I rather, as a player? I mean, I don't know. It's a tough one. Back in the day, for me, it's World Cup.
Exactly. I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one.
But the thing is, though, in terms of anyone can, crappy players can play at Champions at World Cup level. You know, you've got 32 teams playing in the World Cup.
Right? Jimmy Traore has a Champions League medal, bro. So what you saying?
Okay. There's certain anomalies there, but look, normally the cream rises to the top in terms of the Champions League. The Champions League is such a tougher competition. I just think if you look at players now, I don't know. A lot of players now see the Champions League as the pinnacle of, even like this South American competitions and stuff. Don't come close to the Champions League. Those players look forward to the World Cup, but European players or South American players that come and play in Europe, it's a Champions League, man. Champions League, I believe, is their competition to win. Obviously, I don't know. It's a debate to be had.
I think the sentiment of being in the Champions League again is making it.
Yeah, he's getting too carried away. Isn't
Yeah,
your water cannons, man. He's getting carried away over here, bro.
Man's overselling the Champions League, man.
No, listen. Okay, I mean,
who's saying we're close to it now? Man's all gassed on that.
Listen, the World Cup back in the days was the one. The World Cup, obviously, for me, the World Cup died in the 90s, in my opinion.
The World Cup can never die, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
Well, they started saying that they want to do it every 2 years.
Nah, that got ruled out.
That will make it wild, but it's still the World Cup, bro. It's still the World Cup. Look, see, Cannons, this is what. Do you know why I'm scared right now? Do you know why you're scaring me, Cannons?
Go ahead.
Like I didn't think of all people, I didn't think they'd take you in too, Cannons. This new football age have started got you tripping, bro. Saying stuff like the World Cup is dead, bro. The World.
I'm not saying it's dead. I'm not saying it's dead. Don't put words. I didn't say.
Man said
you said the World Cup. What did he say in 1990? The World Cup what?
I think it's totally devalued in the 90s. After the 90s, it got devalued.
Now he's changing the freaking word and devalued. He said
also,
you
got right about the Super League. That's making a comeback, isn't it?
Wow. Wow. I think from 24-25 they've changed it. They're making it into some kind of league, and then the top 16 teams or something like, or what it is. So for the 24-25, to be honest, we've got to be in that. So things that we're doing now, I believe, are putting us in place. We need to be involved in those competitions because listen,
that's an extra 100 games though, a season, plus the 48 for the league, plus the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup.
Brother, it's all mad, mate. It's all
money.
But you knew this was going to happen though. As soon as they started playing players more money. Okay, calm down, Silver. As soon as they started playing players more money, like on a whole, they're gonna be asked to do more. Like this is always gonna happen. The players are happy to negotiate for 200, 300 racks, but when it comes to playing more games, them lot are quiet. So boy, players, man, it's between the players and the owners that have created this situation. So you can't be asking your teams for all 100, 200, 300 racks a week and then start complaining about you're playing too many games. Shut up, man. Players play your football. Man. Play your goddamn football, blood.
So, gosh, I'm going to come back to you, Steph, man. So, in terms of us,
have you come back?
In the order of hierarchy of because you spoke about the players, in the squad that we need, etc. What is the most pressing position that we would need for our squad? And can you give me a name for that person in that position?
Can you hear me? Am I on mute?
Yeah. No, can hear you.
I'll say centre mid, or defensive mid.
No, give me one, bro. What?
No, so like
don't do a Gunner King on me, man.
No, it'd be like a centre mid that can play, that can like interchange. He's happy to.
And who would that be? Give me a name.
I'd like Tillemans.
Oh, would he take us to another level though?
He would give it that level. It might not be. It would be a more consistent level.
Hey, he was shook. He didn't play on the weekend. He was too shook.
He was shook. It's thingy trying to. It's Rodgers, man. Rodgers having so many bad results. He's doing whatever he can to try and salvage something.
I don't think Tillemans could win any bleep tests, bro. He's a bit of a. He looks like a bit of a. He runs out of gas a bit early. I like him, but recently I've started watching him more closely. Like in terms of last 20 minutes of games, he's dying on you, bro. Yeah, like so. I'm watching him.
He runs like he's tired. The way he kind of runs.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm completely done with him, Steph, but just do me a favor as well, because I'm going to be monitoring him this season. Just watch him in that final 20 minutes of a game, and I've got my eye on that. I'm not saying he's not a good choice because he's a good player, but that's worrying.
He is a good player.
Because
I'm guessing then in terms of that, then Big Steph, that you're looking at him to take over what Xhaka's doing, right?
Yeah, and if it's like this is how much I don't rate Xhaka. Yeah, if it's not Tillemans, bring me in. Arteta, bring me in, man.
Tets, man. You have to call it Tets.
Yeah. So
Tets.
Tets, I'm calling out to you. If you don't sign anyone, sign me. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Tets might answer that call, man. You never know. Listen,
you have to drop Xhaka, man. He's not taking. He will struggle with Champions League. He definitely. The quality he was.
Actually, since he's been there, has he played in the Champions League for us?
No. He's the reason why we ain't.
As soon as Xhaka came, we stopped playing that Champions League, bro.
Oh, we dropped.
Mustafi as well.
Yeah.
But do you know what? I know you're kind of killing him right now.
And Mustafi played in the Champions League still, actually.
And he's got a World Cup winners medal, yeah?
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
We'll move on.
I'll say Tillemans, him Partey and Odegaard. I think that'd be a nice balanced partnership.
Dirty, isn't it? Actually, do you know what, Steph? Sorry, President. Talk to me about Odegaard, man. He's ready, you know what I mean. He's got to be, and I can see Nigel as well. You can chime in as well. Talk to me about Odegaard, what he's been doing. I don't know if you get match of the day over there, but they did a little kind of like piece of him. I don't know if you saw it, anyone saw it, but it was just like you like player cam on him and the stuff that he's been doing.
Now
he's gone up levels.
I've got you. There's apps for everything now, Cannon, so I can watch match today, 100%. But I didn't catch it this week.
I know. I'd say I'll just ask you if you. Yeah, no. I don't know because I know there's some restrictions where you are
for sure
for certain things. But they kind of highlighted the kind of how important now he is to what we're doing. But I guess you both you two. I mean, you can chime in whenever. Same question that I just posed to Steph. In regards to what position you feel that we need and what player do we need in that position that you feel needs to be urgently kind of, plugged, so to speak.
I've already got my answer.
Go on.
For me, it would be striker, and for me, it would be Núñez.
Oh.
See, now I used to be on Isaac. I do really like Isaac. But his stats so far this season are not what we need. Whereas Núñez, his stats are pretty much up there. So, and he'll be a lot less than Isaac. So for me, it would be Núñez.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, what's his numbers like at the moment?
Who, Núñez? It's good. I'll quickly match if you want me to.
Okay. Hey! Look at
Jordan's sending for me. Jordan. Okay, so this is that Jordan. Big up Jordan Goonery. How you doing, brother? But yeah, basically Jordan's calling me out because I was one of the Madison lovers in the summer, and
you wanted Madison, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted Madison. I was saying, yeah, pay the money. Why you like? It's not my bank account, all that stuff. I was that guy. So yeah, and it was Madison against Odegaard on the weekend, and I thought Madison would have a chip on his shoulder in that game, and come and show that okay, you should have picked me, but we saw who was the boy and who was the man in that game, big man. You get me? We saw who is the real deal in that game. Martin is on.
And for half the money. For half the money.
What I'll say about Martin is my issue with him was never is he going to be a good player. My issue is that I always knew that he had the ceiling to be exceptional, but when was it going to be triggered? Was it going to be from this season? And earlier in the season, I don't want anyone to try and convince me that he's been great all season. He's not.
No, he is.
But ever since we started getting into this consistent 4-3-3 with Laka, he's really, really started to raise his game. He's not keeping the ball as long as he used to. Sometimes he does still from time to time. Don't get me wrong, but he likes to move it quick from time to time. So he does what's needed, and he's an all-action creative player. And I'm loving watching him grow. The rumor was he was injury prone before he came to Arsenal, but he's played nearly every game, bro. So.
He's been doing well. I think, I think even when he came on loan with us last year, there was a couple of stints he was injured. So, I mean...
Steph had some corn for me, though. He had some, something to say against my Odegaard praise. I don't know if he's paused or... Steph, what you
said? And Jordan Reed told him he would come good. Is that true?
I don't know if he said that. I don't know if Jordan. I don't know if he said all that, but yeah, you were definitely more Odegaard than me. So big you up for that, man. Big up, Jordan.
Tell you what,
I think I'm Odegaard.
Steph, you were saying I think you had something to say about my Odegaard comments about the Leicester game.
Yeah. I was just saying that you can't really judge. Yes, Odegaard had a better game than Madison, but you have to look at the bigger picture as well. Leicester are down and out at the minute. Do you know what I mean? Their form is low, so we're on the up. everyone, like all Arsenal players chest it up. So it is going to be a lot easier to play in that circumstance than it would be playing for Leicester and Leicester playing away.
Is that what we're doing now? Giving players excuses for bad?
No, I'm not giving excuses, but I'm just saying. I'm saying stats wise, Maddison's still doing better than Odegaard. So
you need to show me
that one will have to be ratified. That one.
No, I'll show you. Goals and assists. He's better
this year. Yeah,
this year. Yeah, this season.
Okay. In
the Prem, yeah.
But sometimes it's all about the goals.
Wait, hold on. You know, I'm not part of this new school, bro. I'm part of the eye test challenge, bro. I'm not part of this GA gang that always says.
Yeah, I ain't.
I'm not part. And I thought you weren't, Steph. But why did you use that?
No, I'm not. I'm the eye test as well. I'm the eye test, but we wanted our midfielders to bring in more goals, aren't we? That's what we're wanting. Do you know what I mean? That's what fair dues. That's what ESR got challenged on. That's what Saka got challenged on. All the man got challenged to chip in more goals. So,
Steph, I have a question for you also, because I know that you have some reservations regarding ESR. Talk to me about because I got reading some of your
reservations.
Not that you don't rate him, but you just think that he's a bit lightweight or whatever. Or also, he's always got something about his height.
No.
That was Saka.
Yeah. I was shocked. I was just shocked that I was. No, like ESR. No, I rate ESR.
Okay.
Say again. No, ESR is a bad boy. Like I love ESR. Like when we wasn't playing the number 10 and ESR was on the bench, I was annoyed that Arteta wasn't playing it and he's continually playing. What's that guy's name? Willian and.
Oh God, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like I was annoyed. So it's not that I don't rate ESR, but ESR starting to gripe me a little bit because now he's doing things what he wasn't in the team to do. Do you know what I mean? And like even sometimes like I think he came on one time like fresh legs, driving the ball, and then like his body just gives up. Like he's got no like grit. But I think you're like the freshest man on the pitch. You're here to like retain the ball, drive us up the pitch, and then keep the ball in the corner and whatnot. But you just get. I know he's young and whatnot, but it's just I'm like you're still a professional. Do you know what I mean? Like I think there's stuff that's come out from Arteta saying that he was affected or is affected somewhat from COVID, from repercussions of COVID. So obviously with the lungs and everything and all that that might be affecting him. So then don't play him.
Well, he's not. He's putting him on the sub, isn't he? He's bringing him on the sub.
Yeah.
So to help get his fitness that way.
You've got Pepe there. You got other players that fit.
He is bringing Pepe on or whatever, but I think actually it wouldn't surprise me, if he. I know we're gonna have the preview later anyway after this, but it wouldn't surprise me if he played ESR instead of Martinelli, even though I wouldn't agree with that. But
I think it's drop Saka for me. I think Saka. Yeah, for that game, yeah.
What?
For that game, yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna drop
thinking like me, if he's thinking like me that the Villa game is bigger than the Liverpool game, then yeah, I hear.
No. I'm more thinking if it's on merit of what they did the last game. If he's playing off merits,
Steph.
If you're playing off merits, Martinelli had a more effective game than Saka.
Wow, bruh, that's
that last game. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying.
So, what did you think that he gave you out of 10 then? Saka in the last game.
Oh, what did I say? I can't remember because I done the. I think I said 7.
That's consistent still for me, bruh.
Yeah, it's consistent, but I said Martinelli was like I think I said 7.
You gave Martinelli more than the 7 in that game.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Did you not see what Martinelli was doing in that game?
What? Tell me what Martinelli was doing.
Like the way he was just driving.
Other than setting up Partey's goal, bro. What was he doing?
From a corner.
Okay, do you not see him driving into the box and like driving into the bar?
Yeah, no. I see all that.
You see Martinelli, yeah? If Martinelli's not scoring goals, for me, like he doesn't give the team, like he gives the team, like in terms of pressing and scoring goals, he's not gonna whip a good ball in or a dinker ball into the box. He has to be scoring goals or driving at the box. Those are the only two things he's doing, which is why I still believe his favorite position is going to end up being in the middle because of that. I can see Arteta start at ESR because he gives us a little bit more in terms of balance. And then for the last 20 minutes, having a raw, fast, energetic Martinelli just run at
after they're ground down kind of thing.
Yeah. And try and nick something. Maybe. I wouldn't mind that, but we can't have the unforced errors. Like
Saka's got to play. He at the moment, him and Odegaard and Partey are undroppable. You can't not play those players. I mean,
you can't. But that's for the preview show. That's for the preview. That's not
absolutely. So, in terms of, let's just say the last 11 that played. So we had Ramsdale, Cedric, White, Gabriel. Tierney, Partey, Odegaard, Xhaka, Martinelli, Laka, and Saka. Out of all those players, who's not ready for the Champions League, man?
Cedric.
You think so?
He was getting done by Harvey Barnes. Anyway, that's for the
Harvey Barnes is decent, though, man.
Yeah, man.
No, that's for the preview. What I wanted to say next. So yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Harvey Barnes is a good player though.
There's better wingers than Harvey Barnes in the Champions League.
No, there is. But you have to remember, like, age is different. Age and legs. It is hard to keep up with legs. Like,
bro, is this a clone of Stef? Who's this guy, bro? Like,
no,
Stef, this isn't you, bro. I'm not having it, bro. This is not you.
I'm
bro.
saying,
you got excuses for people all night. What's going on?
I'm saying,
we need to get his face mask back, bro, because this is
I'm just saying, like, Cedric, like in the Champions League, the game is slower. It's a more technical.
It's a different game. It is a different game. And I guess tactics and everything will come into play.
Yeah.
But actually, Nigel, you didn't give me your player, man. What position and what player? Come on.
Oh, you didn't ask me.
I did. I said you and Brezzy.
You have the one player that I'd want for next.
What position? First off, what position do we need to strengthen urgently? That is first.
Striker, centre forward.
Okay. So,
and for me,
Brezzy said Nunes. Who are you saying? No.
He said Nunes. Maybe I'll go for a different position then. Maybe.
Well, who does
I want Osimhen, bro. I want Osimhen. You know me. I want Osimhen, innit? But
who? Dembele.
But
no, Osimhen.
No, Osimhen. Victor Osimhen. He plays for Napoli.
Sorry.
Do you think that? I mean,
that they might, because obviously they paid big money for him too, and we're always pipping them to players, so there might be a little bit of issue with that.
It's true, actually. It's true.
Always pipping them to players. They what?
They said they want higher money for him if he goes in the summer.
How much did he go for? 70.
70. He went for 70. So probably, and they don't tend to sell players on for cheap. So Napoli, man. I never might ask for 90. But I'd rather pay 90 for him than João Felix. Unpopular opinion. I don't care. Rags.
I don't know. Do you know what? I've not seen enough of OCM, so I'd need to watch him. But I have seen João Felix, and I would say that he would fit our system. I think he would fit our system.
Bro, he's not got better since he's gone to La Liga, bro. Like, why are we going to take a risk of that? He's a good player, don't get me wrong, but his game has not gone up a level in the 2 years he's been in La Liga. That's my issue, bro.
That shouldn't stop you from signing a player, because
for 100 million it does.
Well, a player.
Do you remember Thierry Henry at Juventus?
Well, talk to them. To them.
Yeah,
and when we bought him, it was nothing big.
Bro, he was playing.
I didn't think he was a big. I'm a
Juventus fan. He was playing very well for Juventus. Don't let them. No, he just wasn't playing in his favorite position. That's it. Bruv, I'm telling you, I watched Serie A week in, week out. He was playing well. He wasn't playing centre forward Arsenal, Henry, but he was playing well, bruv. He's not like everyone tries to make it out like he was washed at Juventus. He wasn't.
No, I'm not saying he was, but he wasn't playing well to be.
He wasn't happy. That's it.
He wasn't playing well enough to stay. He wasn't playing.
He was playing.
In my opinion,
he was playing week out on the left, bro. Week in, week out on the left.
Yeah, but in my opinion,
and assisting goals, bro.
He wasn't playing well enough.
But in my opinion, he was a step down from Manelka. I thought I wasn't overwhelmed with us getting him. But my point is, because I wasn't overwhelmed, right? And I don't think he wasn't pulling up trees at
the main difference as well, bro. He's a World Cup winner.
He wasn't pulling up trees at. He was better at Monaco than he was at Juve. Do you agree?
Yeah. Well, right. At Juve, he was also a World Cup winner, bro. As was João Felix.
No, he was a World Cup winner, and then he went to Juve.
Exactly. So you're even adding more fuel to my fire. Thank you.
What I'm saying that he was better at Monaco. I'm just saying that
Henry, he played well for Monaco. He'd won the World Cup, and he's now playing for the Serie A champions. Well, is different to João Felix, who done decent in the Portuguese league, done nothing for his country, and is doing average in La Liga. They're two different spectrums, guys. Come on, what are we saying here? I'm not saying he's a bad player. He's not a bad player, but for us to spend 100 million on a player that's not improved in 18 months, that's too much of a risk for me. I'd rather use that for two other players than fair dude.
Jordan Hayes come up with Nkuku. I think we was in for him a couple of years back when Emery was
we were. But I heard he's staying, brother.
He was at PSG. Staying. Was he at PSG? A youngster at PSG at the time, I think he was. Yeah. Mr. Silver Fox thinks that João Felix is hype. Premier League will be too physical for him. Listen, I remember they said that the Premier League will be too physical for Robert Pires.
Trust me.
And he thought so himself.
And look what happened. David Silva. Do you know what I mean?
It was when Robert Pires became much more of a legend than Alexis Sanchez, to say, for example.
Bro, stop it.
You ran to Dubai when we were going to do that show, so don't try it now. Don't cover your chest now, bro. All right, we can always do the show, bro. Comment section, let us know if you want that show. Alexis Sanchez versus Robert Pires. We can do it.
It's not even a show. Come on, man. The people in the comments. Let me break it down just quickly for the people in the comments.
Don't break it down. Don't. You
see, look, why you shook? Why you shook?
For the show.
Why you shook?
I'm about to go into the match preview. We've got a match preview to do. That's why.
Why you shook?
We'll do a full show dedicated to this topic.
But just for a sneak preview for the guys in the comments. Guys, Nigel Englishman and Big Stef said that Alexis is a better player than Robert Pires.
Okay, I'm glad you used the right wording too. Not a big
please discuss this heresy, blasphemy against Robert Pires. How dare you two? God, blimey. Guys, we're going to wrap this up, man. So, but look, I get the feeling, I can't wait for us, man. I'm crossing everything that we actually get into the Champions League. And I want to see these players play at the highest level there is possible. And I believe that this crop of players sprinkled in with some more players that we can get, I think they'll just... I think they'll just totally blow it away and just do us proud, man. I think we're ready. And
when you say ready, Cannons, what's ready? Cannons, what's ready to you? Like how far are you saying to be ready?
Cannons is still having a moment, bro. He's having a moment, man.
I'm having a moment, man. Leave me, man. I can't wait for that music to be back at the Emirates. Come on, you guys. It's been amazing. listen, just a couple. I'm just gonna rattle off a couple of
There's a load of comments in there. Still.
I know, Flip. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Oh, Adam, you asking where's Gunner King? Good question. Where is Gunner King? I think he's probably on TikTok, doing something on TikTok, right? Anyone? Okay. DWTT, how you doing, bro? Tomiyasu versus Cucurella is one reason I would like players to come in that don't need to get used to the Premier League. And I like Tomiyasu. Only Premier League players in the transfer window. Ooh.
Interesting. I wouldn't mind a Ruben Neves in the middle. He's better. For me, that's a better option than Tielemans.
He's decent, isn't he?
That could be an unpopular opinion.
How much, though, would he go for? He at least 60, right?
What? 60? For Ruben
if you're talking
Neves,
60, 70 for Maddison, I'm sorry, but
English tax.
Nah,
that's why.
You man want Neves after what he's spooting out? No.
Yeah, man, he's crying to come to Arsenal, bro. That's just a
no.
cry,
I don't want him.
Tony did that as well earlier in the season. Then Brentford, man, they want to come to Arsenal. That's why he's talking smack. Trust me.
Man. Nah, you can't talk.
True. Remember this? They said it's too physical for Fernando Torres. Only when he got to Chelsea, but apart from that, when he was at Liverpool, he was smashing in goals. And you know what? You know they are going to chance the music for Champions League when they change the music for Champions League. Do you know what? They'll probably do that. And they'll probably give us all the crappy refs as well, just to rub salt in our wounds, man. Listen, guys, I'm going to ask you. Yes or no? Steph, will Arsenal be Champions League ready?
Yes.
Brezzy?
Yes.
Niger?
No.
Wow.
But that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that I don't think we'll do well in the Champions League, but I just don't think the squad will be ready to go into like the later stages. Personally.
Okay. Well, guys, it's been brilliant. Thank you very much. I believe that Arsenal will be Champions League ready, even if Niger doesn't. But guys, listen, we'll discuss, and there's going to be loads more to come this week anyway in terms of reaction reviews. If you want to stay tuned, please do. We've got the preview for the Liverpool game, which takes place tomorrow, amongst other things coming up this week for the Armoury. But for now, GunSlingerz, we out, man. Peace.